promo no egu so e koso na wo TVS wise ne power 97.9 wo dwumadi yi so no egu so a ye de epem so already nipa 2 Ghana from yenu adehye yenu ene amom 500 na just 1,000 cities score da bia ya me kura me nsem sika 4,000. Marian, when you say what child, you know, ndru so, wa Marian, a gala, and I Kwame Marian, Jaisuno, Koswa, and dial star 274 hash. What dial ya? To say you don't know, and only GDO, a month for the GDA and a true anamono, and a ometimenya. If you dial star 274 hash now, choose Power FM, which is Super FM, Wabra, or use Momo account now. I bet 5 cities, pet, Bako, Ababa could be a betrabia 5 cities. Eti madodo a wopese wutwa no na wachre e de egu ho what did make na say chre gu ho ana say chre gu ho wo chre gu a na afei ya toa so na ebusa wo pin number eno nkwa na wonim na de ahye ho na afei ya kyerɛw sɛ ese wanya wura draw ni mo afidie no wa ha say ebetwa no ho afidie ni twa no ho a numbers bebre wa afidie nim baabi a afidie no betie gina no saa number na adekoko no be kire soro eno ene befa na ya frew na ye ne wakasa safi mati ase sa na ekono eti we dem se otumika na wuram answer the show no beba na wie ye no ye 1,000 cities sa 1,000 cities no me pese wo wunya wo hweme no wo wasam na make no me pese wunya sa 1,000 cities no eti dial star 274 hash Power FM number of draws what de agu ho na fei ya to aso saa yenye ne saa na fei yentimi enko yanim memende ya NPP amanyoko no wo mo ekwa toaba na omasem emperifo bebre na de omu asi wo se omo pese omo tu franka ema NPP amanyoko no eti memenda we no omo kwa gina na ya toaba ne asem ne yimo enum na fei omo no agina wo omabato kese a ede omanim somewhere in November this year. About to work any domain in November this year. In the answer November no bebano. Nipa dodo no mo samswono ye ko sem ye yimunum no magina na delegates no ato ade amomo. Na memenda we no e dia asem wo de delegates ne beka no e de ne beka fa eye MPP amanyoko no wo mo daache. E kwan be so sen ehefa e na wo se MPP amanyoko no delegates no mo de o mani kire. Yenim se Dr. Bawumia Where head of economic management team, ye Ghana Mampania Bediachi, or can be. Dr. Free Yakoto, na waya Greek minister, what can be. Kodo Poku, our energy expert, what can be. Kennedy Japan, Maxi, Kennedy Japan, Kennedy Japan, our Asin Central, yeah? Asin Central, Nasobedeni. In fact, one chairman, Emma Defense Council, one of the can be. Boache Jako, can no energy minister. Wojinamu dendende wose MPP amanyoko no chitaafo no womontoma no kwabena Japan na kane no ye general secretary ema MPP amanyoko a ye wo ni si nchen na fe wotena nchen anu wadwa lie wadwa de ekoso wo party nim na fe ye ko 2020 abato ni obeka che Ghana for say yenye form of nana no waka ho bi ena hwan bi hwan na me ru afinidi womodoso hwan bi mabobodi ni nyina ho Zima Bawumia, my book Kennedy Japan. But question is, he found a delegate no omofo mani nkyere. Edien na nem memenda de omobayeno about one nsunsu aso no. Ebeka fa MPP amanyoko eda ache ewo Ghana amanyo semu. Titiri wo sabre yimo. Dr. Richard Amwako ba a political scientist enjibia yebekwa ahoma no so na yene no akasa na yahwe sede enoma esitie ewo ho. But Saturday dear, Ubekoso wadwen wo WhatsApp no so 0208984166 wo topic here media to just see here with match wadwen ewo ho and na Facebook no Power 979 Professor Disao your hands political scientist sanso you be our ben trade ewo apente apia Minkah University ye kwa ma no so na ye ne ndin ko prof ye mo ache mo akwa ba
Yeah, Kwame.
Bigidi se bibia boko de.
Chiriam for Kwame, odiam kwa ke.
Ye da nyame ase. Nia MPP fo koye meminde yi. Emfa no momfo mani nkyere. Ebetima di aboa omo edi aboa omo daache.
Kwame, my main decline in Chia, or Chief for me, was show show, Power FM, any TV XYZ, and a pain, Namichiamo, say, Omutio. Kwame, a MPP, presidential super delegate conference.
Yeah.
Ebe Kosono. Yaka won se bebre na yebe koso anso aka. Yes, yaka bi sabi omantie because me ji say decentralization omo ye no. Nka decentralization ya bad there, but the position party executives and I say national executives no regarding some of the candidates, you know. Ebema, there can be some biases in the voting processes.
There can be the
Yame can say, oh, say, Sab Abatu Mukui. I say, party no, a free so, Ecopim executive meaning any shop. Almost all of them, only Shabako, baby Bako.
Sir, I know you're here.
I know the Bawumia.
Okay.
Now, party almost 137 MPs. Now, out of 137, yes, it's 100 MPs. Airtie, your president saying
Vice President.
Vice President the chair. Now, we share party said almost all the CEOs are almost Abemu, Ghana, Juma, Omuyina, Enichre, Bawumia chair. Automatically, you know where the president eyes.
No, but how true would that be, especially Wabra president to do so much? Let's say one no one need obia or tanachi and as obia was shed that pen as a man within a one day aquatanachi.
Kwame, and really by what Israel for Mbema Yankopon Ekache Israel for say, Mummy Israel for. The man of Fanfa, no moody, my yo, but Matmadi, with him. And the fact there will be Edna Nababacade, then American on Trade, Dam Laurier. But China and Cross say, by their fruit, we shall know them. And you know, the fact that I'm paying Nababacade, only the Ontario Bianichi doesn't mean there. Ontario Bianichi. And if I'm paying into Obiachira, why would he allow his what do you call it? CEOs and all those of the state agencies, and they are following the vice president. So that one, yes, but by the fruit, we shall know whether it is true or false. Kwame, under the means, you know, almost all regional and constituency executives. They are also almost towing some levels of lines. And so, Asia, say constituency, regional executive, Mamifal Asante region, example.
Right.
We have a whole regional chairman who will be superintending over this election, supporting one candidate. It's a baby case you are. At the regional level, he's a favorite of one candidate, and that is where I supported the call by the what do you call it, the aspirant today. They should centralize the election. They should come to one point where all their agents, will be there, and they themselves will be there to police certain things. I mean, if you are doing it in all the 16 regions now, how can Japan at a point be in all the 16 regions at a go? He cannot be.
Right.
But at that time, let's say, one converging point, one, I have been against that. Especially during the NDC's National Delegate Conference, I spoke against it. However, because of the position, the regional executives are they have compromised their position. And so you cannot actually trust that there can be fairness, free, fair, and transparency, possibly, or with, voting without inducement can go on there without a anything I may call it for that. But I have been against because sometimes there has been risk and all other things. But when you have executives that are supposed to be neutral and be independent on whoever the candidate will be to be elected, also following candidates, then sometimes in their jurisdiction as a regional head or regions where the elections are going to be made, another voting is going to be casted, and you going to be the one to be the head of that place to see that all things are done fairly, and you yourself you are following the candidate. Then it will be better you bring it to a convention point.
Prof, Mami Muso same way. I mean, on the back of the Infonia, we train in Ano. Is so bad the Benya or about one now. Eba so me de ye. And I feel so. The question that me di can be sign. A hen na NPP amanyo kuno. Woman for many inch. Woman for many inch.
In fact, about one now more tono Saturday. Saturday no much abano.
That's right. Me that way. Yeah.
Good. The whole agenda is that the party leadership, possibly the executive, the agenda is that Bawumia should have 70% and above. In fact, failure for Bawumia to have 70% is a failure on his part because the kind of support he has garnered from the executives, the party structures, and all those things, they want him to get anything above 70%.
As agenda, hold on, Prof. As agenda, yeah, we can want me. A idea would name for a fact, and I say, a deductions I will make you free and normal ACCMU.
Kwame, Sabi, Yashia de Kakra. And Sabi, your Namusuna, Yase, Sawuni of Utufu, no be to the Bafua, which he be now so that you could do.
Yeah.
Naya can say, the wish that Bawumia will get 70%. Now, these are the reasons. So Bawumia get that 70% and above now, then there will be some level of propaganda that indeed he is the choice of the people. And that going into the, what do you call it, the National Delegate Conference, 1 out of the 5, no?
Yeah.
It will be a message. In fact, it's going to be a leading message. They are going to use on the grassroots that this is what the elite want, and because this is what the elite want, and you, the grassroots, we elite controls you, you must go the way we want.
But say sanity, doc. Finally, say sanity, Prof. Say sanity. Buaben na bebua party no wabra. Wako 2024 about him. I mean, Ghana for you now, but just a message way. I will say, Omo beton, Omo bejina so dia ton Bawumia. Ghana for you now, but just a message we are to Atwama Bawumia 2024.
In fact, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, even if he wins, Sabe, Omo bet me, Egina the chi aya campaign atwa abamano. Sabe, will be people who are staunch party people. As we speak, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia has lost credibility with the academics and intellectual community because Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia has disappointed the intellectual community big time. If you look at the Nyama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Kaye, on the backdrop of the fact that the middle class were hopeful that Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia as vice presidential candidate to me, one another than the number to Kwame Ghana as far as economic management policies are concerned.
Yeah.
And when it comes to the economic management of this country, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia has been a monumental failure as far as the management of economy of this country is concerned. In fact, if we are talking about, say, the hope of NPP is that they are going to vote for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia to become a good manager of the Ghana's economy, then Ghanaians are not supposed to even look at him.
Okay.
But you know, NPP, NDC, they all have mostly their 45% assured. Now the 45% assured, you know, the swing voters are not the die-hard political party members. They are the intellectual, the middle class people. And if Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is going to tell us as middle class people that we should try him again. What at all did Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia have?
Okay.
That as the head of the economic management team,
okay,
could not help the Nana Danko Akufo-Addo's government that has plunged this country into total debt, and the country that is not actually progressive.
Very well. Next, I know your question. I was say once I was bra ye query. You heard said you be see prof. Yeah, you said you be see prof for wabra. What is our question? No, at your infancy at least. What boy abuan komono. Professor Yehans Disau. Checheni. Was Japon. Apenti apia Minkah. Japon. One on Atenase. Head of MPP or more about to ebaso memende. Ya kai say we election powerhouse. Power 97.9 and a TVXYZ. Yedini na bebremo live and colored. It will TV so and a radio as well. Basabre Bank of Ghana no kre. Say wano tia watiwa wa ho. Sia wo si wono. Enye emfaso nti eno ho. Enye me na me kan ye. Eye eja Addison and a yen nsentwefo nhyiamu and the two yenim. Ah no we making the point when ye ntia eni so bia suro so much sika 60.8 billion Ghana cedis. Bernard Odrotechi, a chartered economist, also a member of the NDC. Obeboa ama enkomoi. Yenyanti aseni hunumu ewom. Bernard, akwaba.
Yemo.
Bibi aboko de.
Pachan.
Akra traffic ni yebedi wo
akwa bi na ne ti son pa nti wo ne be konto kwape no wakase o me de sem ni se bi ti son dada.
Said we bi no ayi.
Nti kwan we de ma me ntia ohefo no watie fo na me ntia NDC mpanifo nyina from flag bearer to national chairman to branch executive. Quick one enra menya akwanya ne the national chairman and the general secretary share.
Oh wow.
And it's all about personal advice, Victory 2024. And I think I'm Sunday when you come. Kwame Minkah push it quick.
And I can yet with the so.
Yeah. Yes.
But what the general share, you know, I mean, vibe ben anya, unya, I mean that feeling say the near say 2024 NDC e petumi bi.
Many general share me who say politics no a game. Otiasia is cool. One tiasia obenya hypertension tell.
What's that?
Politics is a game, but it's a serious business too. And almost said during the national executive election, I was for C. That's
right.
And almost no a G for C. Finally, no Sasona and Timia and Kele and Tontono Australia now on co. But national chairman, I can't say me right now. I was shocked or say about politics here. Or prefer any poor more loyal to a cause. No more double standard.
Loyal to a cause. And who can you add?
Nipa, omu yi omo kuma mu say hana mi gina. Or lefter or lefts. Or righter or right. Only middle. And also who say me demonstrate some wofusu. And bibians some adwin. Ose bibians and o can say maybe obepe general secretary. Akwabi kokache ne competitor say ano kunkun ben say general when you on farm man drive no also when you no saki akwa no ko so onye lawyer.
Wow.
Nti ose ade ba ko ode pe wo me ho no say me show say me wo fosu.
So it's all about being loyal to a
being
cause.
Lawyer, and after fosu win no say the end then say me dey atomachi and am ye adwuma man this. And in fact oboma baso wo me media work am ye man this one fancy. Osanso guide me how yen work it together. And me assure national chairman say yakuko mu nkomo no de e be shape me. But adebo akon amema no fancy I'll be committed to the cause of the NDC in rain and in shine.
Beauty of free MPP by.
Yeah, I'll be committed because look and incommodate me the enough is 2 solid hours. And me the almost 2 solid hours. Obi to me back no mama train na my sign call. And it was like he was ready for me.
Right.
And the national chairman general me shawbo. Media me kodi ofosu achi. Efi achi ni afo no ya lose. Ya lose so atum. But on bet in the picture not to platform. And you lose no so it was an honorable one. And now fe na me be say me de chia na kin hana me gina dabi.
Right.
And na a supreme interest of the NDC.
That's
victory
right.
na ye pe. Sa victory na ye superior to Ofosu and BOT. And he is the national chairman. Then nengua paso ne ho.
But the question, no, I mean, and for we are loyal to one cause, and that cause is say Ghana be too pong.
Precisely.
Say Ghana be fun and Tima Pefra.
Yeah.
When it general enya say shemuno, when you that feeling say,
yeah,
a come was, and yes, a come some me pesica, and your man who
Yeah.
a come was say, ye beboa ajigana free sao atetenia how you move.
Unim say election 2024 crime general phone. I know
General wafon.
because it's a daunting task on him. I know near man son.
What's the general phone?
An election victory near then and him no. A money phone. And the general wafon you can imagine. So the hunger for power is ubiquitous on him. A draw on him. And when you talk to him, you want to bring everybody on board. How will you ever envisage say general be invited BOT? And I was a number one critic, and I'm friend say, man pretended.
Yeah.
What you say? Joyen and run a manifesto me say everybody should come on board.
Yeah, but the biggest headline,
He's hungry for power.
me te wanna say biggest headline was NDC in the cross. Abato commissar ne yo ne jina ye awasi. Latest example limited registration exercise. Barrier no the fact say what the Niache district capital. Ediena NDC yes was say no dro. Emma obia ensi obia kwan say wonya akwanya say ye betwe ne din abato woman cause that's a fear.
Kwame won say obia ni ho a onye na bedo ya announcement. Me hu obi o say oh and dey me ne me yere bedo.
But no dro bi wo ho.
I'm beginning to learn some of the intricacies of NDC. On say me free MPP 2020 na ba NDC. Certain things are now ye one MPP no o de ba NDC be ya enye ye. What you say? MPP and share any party.
What's on me there?
Share any more.
Say.
Oh, occupy Ghana no monam. Now Mabud Adija or KJT no more demonstration. NDC yes man. NDC about development. And I realize say NDC appointed sense in so you know. Unsen so share a the debate and fanipa.
That's right.
But in so you know so and the fanipa and two couple for your calm but a befoul. So I'm beginning to learn cultural political differences between the two. What you say? I say NDC for revolution and the transition by a civilian democratic party.
That's right.
Or revolutionary leader, certain things are done underground. You want to say paniaye. But MPP no yes say the end yes say come here but practice it otherwise. I can tell you there are a lot of things in the pipeline general ability. What I can say on air.
Yeah.
It be a Bank of Ghana picket near because it's a baby of the party because parliament is a branch of the mother party. Eti enema besisi and edin kunindie be brand this because Kwame say NDC and win 2024 ya no be ntimi mpie Ghana o unim yentia ya ho ba mbi before sere because man for be sere udede nyina uja hoko enya efe na mosanti opposition. So some of us are committed to the victory more than omo ebeto omo NDC mo. Because I would do NDC mo dada. Who opposition. But me free party ya wa ban mu. I even at the time I me free MPP mo no. National Security Minister called me for a possible reward. I said no. Kandapa yes. Baby I met ne bi amemboni dimboni. Samia Oku wanted me to stay for reward. I said no. I'll leave MPP. Maka say me free ni de me free. Because MPP free me mo. And ye buy and so ye ntentena ye. Day in day out ye co branch adumani ye co reading constituency ye media work ye is council boy.
Yeah. But
and it say NDC now when you Kwame, I'm telling you today, a bet hurt me more than Mahama.
But about acceptability, I mean, this is you.
Yeah.
You move beyond you, NBM, na for your be as well.
Right.
About acceptability, NDC manyo kono Edris Ampempenswana, Obia Ghana Nibia Bichianibia, Ajina Tum say, one on a bebois, a man sacra na yeshani yensaka.
Oh, say MPP control narrative and lie mostly for power. NDC feel say no, your man organic. And it's a washer. Manase Zuru Nanwa de Honorable Boche de Akokotna FN station by Mimbodi. Or say, and your man Manase Zuru Ayano, not Gabin and sponsor. But NDC, yes, sir, NDC believe say, young man organic.
Obianya Juma.
Juma. And NDC, don't forget, say a Congress. And I will say, MPP a conservative party. Yashisha line. dankwa buzia dombo enti one free line bi ma obakro obi ehu NDC ne de ne say eye party bi a bie door na to ho uwuram na utumi demonstrate o loyalty, hard work, commitment, sacrifice na party na reward o and it do maybe in NDC no grassroots na call for reward for people and your top echelon.
Wow.
Yes, and to me, also,
I don't see what MPP.
David, I've lived MPP for 13 years.
Wow.
Miss Suman MPP 13 solid years. NPP and this was a 3 years. So me compare the two. The difference between the two, they say NDC, you know, grassroots ne call for reward for people. MPP top when they decided. And Professor Yanane say
the Professor Yahans.
I was following. Now analysis no make it. Say MPP NDC. And there is no way Bawumia be winning abano. Send NPP NDC and come be show be a was soon ye for President Mahama. Party who say was soon from assemblyman we are no be the president or kwa was ba yeman in Sanentoazo. But MPP ni a property owning democracy. Property cash l'argent. The bottom we drew no only did to me ne man. And to bon say establishment candidate here Bawumia ehon scan wo madam for Samia ku NLA what you say campaign manager and to me who say the difference in NDC with MPP is wide but adia ba ko na ekuti NDC here the revolutionary antecedent of the party ntine a certain tribe in Ghana no was certain negative perception against NDC but baby to say kwawufo any asantefo urudi political issue Ghana people lie to them. Rollins be Gumunyuma, Rollins be Yemusei through the Diversity Implementation Committee. But MPP Tisui,